And how are the arrangements for Mr. Black's arrival proceeding?
Frankie Cavallo will be here at noon. I'll have the estimates then.
Very good. I'm delighted to hear it. Good work, Denver. Now, as soon as you talk to Mr. Cavallo, I want you to get back to me with the information.
I will, sir.
I know I don't have to tell you again, Denver, how extremely important it is that everything be completed by the end of October to Mr. Black's exact specifications, decoration included. So, we'll be talking later.
Hello, Blaine. This is Denny Hobson.
Oh, hello, Denny.
I was wondering if you could drop by my office sometime today. There's something I'd like to discuss with you.
Sure, why not?
Great. I'll be here all afternoon. Just drop by at your convenience. Fine. Goodbye.
Morning, Matt.
Morning. Coffee?
Yeah, thanks. I'd like that. Thank you.
Didn't come home last night.
No, sir, I didn't. I stayed over at the penthouse.
Oh?
I stayed with Cecile. Jamie's left her.
Honey? Jamie? You awake?
Oh.
Hi, sweetie. Good morning.
Good morning.
How about a cup of coffee?
I love one.
Here.
Thank you. Hello, Matthew.
He's a little grumpy today.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Where's your coffee?
I've already had mine. How are you feeling?
Okay.
Did you sleep okay?
Yeah, you got a comfortable couch.
Well, how about some breakfast?
You know, I don't eat breakfast. I told you that.
Oh, I forgot.
No, you didn't.
Well, you can't blame me for trying, can you?
I guess not.
So.
Did Mitch get off all right?
Yes, and we're both missing him very much.
We'll hear from him.
Yeah, better. So you going into work today?
Yep, going to work.
You know, you might see Cecile there.
I might.
It doesn't bother you?
Nope.
You sure?
Yes. And I'm going to see Brian today. As fast as possible. I'm getting a divorce.
Another world.
Jamie's done what?
He's walked out on Cecile. She was so upset, Mac, that I stayed over on the couch, hoping that she'd get some rest at least.
Well, how's she doing now?
I don't know. She seemed better this morning. But last night, Mac, she was really falling apart.
I don't know. I just don't know. Did she say why Jamie walked out on her?
Well, apparently, Jamie feels that she doesn't love him anymore. And I guess that they haven't been living together as man and wife for quite a while. Jamie blames that on her, too.
This is very hard for me to understand.
Things haven't been great between Jamie and Cecile for some time now.
Oh, I know they've had their differences, but I mean, to break up a marriage, your differences have to be irreconcilable.
Well, I know that she's been making a pretty big effort as far as that marriage goes.
That's what's so confusing to me. I know that Jamie was determined to get his life back in shape. I mean, he'd taken full charge at the complex again. He was working very hard with his relationship with Cecile. In fact, she told me they wanted to have a baby. So I just don't understand what could have turned him around so quickly.
Well, neither can I. And when I tried to talk to him about it...
You've seen him?
Yeah. After Cecile told me what happened, I went looking for him at the connection. Well, he was there. I tried to talk some sense into him, tried to find out what the problem was.
But?
He didn't want anything to do with me, Mac.
Well, what did he say to you?
He asked me why I was surprised. He asked me why I should even care about it, as if I knew about it. Mac, if Jamie thinks that I'm involved with Cecile, he's wrong. I would never do anything like that.
I know.
And she doesn't understand why Jamie walked out on her, because he won't talk to her about it. She feels lost. And she feels like a failure. But most of all, I guess she's scared and alone.
Well, there's nothing we can do about Jamie's decision, especially if he won't even talk about it, although I thoroughly intend to try to discuss it with him. But as for Cecile, I think we both got to try to be as supportive as we can for her.
I know she's very attached to you, Matt.
And you're very important to her, too. Jamie may have left her. I still feel that she's part of the family. We both got to try to make sure that she doesn't do anything desperate, that she's all right. We've both got to help her through a very difficult period of adjustment.
Right, Matt.
Well, I guess he was sleepy. He went right off.
He was cranky, wasn't he?
Yeah, well, he's been up early. So tell me, is this really what you want to do? Divorce Cecile?
Now, don't tell me you, of all people, are going to try to talk me out of divorcing her.
I just want to make sure it's what you want.
Yes, it's what I really want.
You feel like telling me what started all this last night?
Not really.
Okay. Well, I can't say that I'm surprised.
I was. I mean, looking back, I don't know why I was, but I was. I should have listened to you. A lot of ways, I'm a lot like you. I never listen. I have to learn things the hard way every time.
Well, there are worse things than being just like me, right?
Yeah, things could be worse.
So now what?
Well, I start all over again.
What are you thinking?
No, nothing really heavy.
What?
Well, I'm thinking that maybe marriage is just not the way to go.
Oh, honey, this morning isn't the morning to make a decision like that about marriage.
Well, why not now when my feelings about it are still fresh?
He is fine. Send him right in. Frankie, good to see you.
Not so fast, Hobson. I'm not bringing good news.
If it's about the deadline...
Sorry. But a finish date at the end of October, out of the question.
What do you mean?
I mean that no matter how I tried to figure it, there's no way that I can get this penthouse finished by the end of October.
You've got to finish it.
And I'm telling you, there's no way.
There must be.
Well, the only way you might be able to do it is if you hire crews around the clock. But I couldn't guarantee it.
Do it.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm not kidding. Just do it.
Do you know what kind of bucks you're talking about,
I don't
Hobson?
care. The money doesn't make any difference.
You're not the guy paying the bills.
You let me worry about the bills. These people want the job done.
And they don't care what it costs.
Look, Frankie, just do as I say, okay?
Let me get this straight, then. You want me to hire crews around the clock?
That's exactly what I want you to do. Around the clock and 7 days a week.
These people better be loaded.
Can you get the crews?
Probably, if we make it worth their while.
You pay whatever you have to.
This is pretty important to you, isn't it?
It's important to Mr. Black. So, yes, it's important to me.
He certainly has grown.
You really have, hasn't he?
Thank you.
Help yourself to the limit.
All right.
So, what did you want to see me about?
Oh, I just wanted to be sure that you're comfortable about everything related to the divorce procedure.
Just be there at 11 o'clock on Thursday, right?
Right.
What's going to happen?
Well, nothing really. Neither you nor Mac have contested the divorce, so it'll be granted automatically.
Well, what do I have to do?
Just show up.
Will Mac be there?
Well, it really isn't necessary. I spoke to his lawyer earlier, and apparently Mac wants to be there.
But why? It'll be so uncomfortable.
Well, it won't be bad.
Endings, no matter how inevitable, are always bad.
Well, it'll all be over very soon.
Not soon enough for me.
Look, it's only 2 days.
Yeah, but then I have to wait for the custody hearing, Brian.
Well, it'll be here before you know it.
I think it's going to take forever. I just want to be out there with Mitch. Isn't there some way that we can speed all this along?
No, I'm afraid not.
He's just taking too long.
Well, Mac's request for an extension could hardly be denied, considering what's happened to him.
I know. I just want it to be over with.
Well, have patience, Rachel. It'll all be over very soon now.
Mr. Cory's office.
Hello, Liz.
Oh, good morning. How are you?
I'm feeling very well, thank you.
Oh, that's good. We're all hoping you'll get well real soon and come back to work. We miss you.
That's very good to hear, Liz.
Well, it's true. Oh, don't get the wrong impression. Everything is we're doing very well here. I mean, you should get plenty of rest, fresh air.
I understand what you're saying, Liz.
You do? Mm-hmm. Good. Well, what can I do for you, Mac?
Is Jamie in yet?
No, I haven't seen him yet this morning. Shall I tell him you called?
Yes, please. And please tell him it's very important.
Well, yes, of course. I'll do that. Just give me a message just as soon as I see him. Is there anything else I can do?
No, I just want to speak to Jamie.
Well, I'll tell him that.
I'd appreciate it.
Sure. Oh, it's wonderful to hear you sounding so well again.
Thank you very much, Liz. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
I'm going in to see Jamie.
In yet, dear.
Liz,
What?
would you messenger this to the ledger office, please?
I didn't know you were in there, but I'll take care of it, of course.
Thank you, Liz.
Jamie, I want to talk to you.
And I don't want to talk to you.
Cecile, are you busy? Oh, nothing that can't wait, Sally. Come on in.
Great, thank you. I don't mean to bother you, but I'm going over my class schedule for next semester, and I was wondering if you could help me out.
Help you?
Yeah, how much are you going to need me? See, I want to work school around my job.
Oh.
And I don't know if I should take morning classes or afternoon.
Either way is fine,
Well,
Sally.
I just want to make this out so it's convenient for you, because it really makes no difference to me. Cecile?
What? I'm sorry. What were you saying?
I can either take morning classes or afternoon, whatever's best for you.
Sally, I'm just having a hard time dealing with this right now. Do you need to know this right away?
No, I guess not.
Okay.
But I have to register by next week.
All right. I will get in touch with you soon about it, all right? If that's not too inconvenient.
Oh, no, that's okay.
All right.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Really.
You don't sound fine. Why don't you tell me what's wrong?
Sally. Jamie left me.
Jamie left you?
He walked out on me last night. And today, he won't even talk to me. I mean, I've tried to see him, but he won't even give me a moment of his time. I don't know what to do.
Oh, Cecile, that's terrible.
I know. I just can't believe that our marriage is over.
Well, maybe it's not.
Oh, it is. It's over.
Are you sure? Well, did he talk to you last night before he left?
He said some terrible things. You just can't imagine.
Like what?
I don't think I should repeat them. I really don't.
You know, you might feel a lot better if you talked about it.
I really don't have anyone to confide in.
You can confide in me, you know that.
I do know that, Sally. And I appreciate it.
Well, why don't you tell me?
Well, Jamie accused me.
He accused you of what?
He accused me of having an affair with Sandy.
You and Sandy?
Yes.
That's terrible.
I know. I mean, it's just ridiculous.
What would give him that idea, Cecile?
I don't know. It's absurd, and it's not true.
I thought they were best friends.
They were. Oh, this whole thing is so unfair. I mean, I spent a whole week out in Santa Monica trying to find Sandy because Mac wanted him back here for Jamie. And this is the thanks I get? Jamie accuses me of sleeping with Sandy?
Cecile, I'm so sorry. What are you going to do now?
Well, Sally, I'm really not thinking about myself now. I'm just so worried about Jamie.
Hello?
Blaine!
You wouldn't happen to have a minute to spare for me, would you?
Oh, I do, yes.
Good.
So, what can I do something for you medically? I mean...
Oh, no, there is nothing wrong with me. Not now, anyway.
Well,
I just wanted to stop by. Thank you for everything you did for me last night. I really needed to have somebody there to talk to. Thanks.
No, that was no problem. How are you feeling now? Today?
Pretty good, actually. I got a call this morning from Denny Hobson. He wants me to stop by his office. It's kind of mysterious, but I think it's a little bit intriguing, too.
Well, maybe there's a job there. That can't do any harm.
No, I think it'd be nice. The idea frightens me a little bit, though.
No, well, I have a feeling you could do anything if you put your mind to it.
Dr. Stein? Yeah. Well, we'll see, anyway.
Well, tell me how that goes.
I will.
Yeah,
but I promise I won't call you at 1 o'clock in the morning again.
Yes, well, that was a bit early.
Your staying out so late caused a little trouble at home, didn't it?
Oh, no, it's... Yes, it did, sort of, but...
I'm sorry. I should have known better than to call you that late at night.
No. It was okay. I walked in the door, and Jamie Frame was standing there, so...
Jamie? What was he doing at your place?
I don't know. Marianne said that he was upset about walking out on Cecile.
Walking out on Cecile?
Uh-huh.
You mean like he left her?
Yeah, well, that's what Marianne said. Apparently he was upset, and so he needed somebody to talk to, and that's why he was there.
And it was 2 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah, it was 2 o'clock in the morning.
Rick, look, if he was there that late at night, I'm sure he wanted to talk to you, too.
Yes, I'm sure.
No, really, I'm sure. Look, I gotta go, but I just wanted to drop by and thank you for everything you did for me.
Thank you for listening to me.
I'm just sorry if I caused you any problems with Marianne.
No, look, if we had a row when I came in the door, it wasn't your fault. Believe me. Okay?
Okay. See you soon.
All right. I'll talk to you.
Jamie, please.
Yes, Leigh.
Stand still just a moment. You've been moving around so fast this morning, I haven't been able to give you your messages.
Ah.
There.
Thank you, Liz. I'll be in my office.
Oh, wait a minute, Jamie, please. This one is very important.
Ah, all
There
right.
you are. I've been looking all over for you. Liz told me you were down in records. I went down there. They told me that you
Cecile, Liz and I are having a conversation.
Well, excuse me.
Anything
I want
else,
to talk
Liz?
to you.
Max stressed that that's very, very important.
Jamie,
Okay.
I want to talk to you. It won't take too long. Jamie, you can't refuse to talk to me. I have rights.
Max said he wanted you to phone
You
him
can't
right
just
away.
shut
Then
me
he,
out,
All
Jamie.
right, I'll take care of it right away. Thank you. Oh, would you buzz Brian for me?
Jamie, this is very important.
He's not in yet.
When he gets in, would you tell him I'd like to see him right away?
Jamie, now. I want to talk to you now.
And I told you I don't want to talk to you.
Hello.
Rachel.
Oh, Mitch.
Hey, you sounded kind of down when you answered.
Oh, no, I'm all right. I was just thinking of you and trying to be with you.
Oh, that's good. At least you haven't forgotten.
Of course, not very likely. So how are you? And how's everything out there? And what's the college like?
Whoa, whoa,
Have you found
whoa.
us a place to live?
Whoa, one at a time.
Well, where are you right now?
I'm at a phone booth on the campus.
Well, what's the college like?
It's beautiful. I think you'll like it.
Well, tell me about it.
Well, it's on a hillside. It overlooks the bay. It's very peaceful.
Oh, it sounds wonderful.
It is. I think you're going to be happy.
I know that. Have you talked to your boss yet?
I just got through meeting with him.
What's he like?
He's young. He's friendly. His name is Ross Simpson. I think we're going to get along fine.
Oh, it's beginning to sound just perfect.
Really. Listen to this.
What?
I dropped by the art department. Guess what I saw?
What?
One of your sculptures.
You're kidding.
No, the head of the department is a big fan of yours. In fact, he's very excited about your moving to San Francisco.
Well, maybe I'll be able to teach there.
Well, it could be. He mentioned that he would like for you to lecture.
Oh, I'm really excited.
I thought you'd be pleased.
Yes, I am. And what about the house? Have you found us a place to live yet?
Wait a minute, I just got here.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm just excited.
Okay. Well, I am too, especially after seeing Cliffside.
I can't wait to get out there and be with you.
Yes. Neither can I. How's my son?
He's fine. He misses you.
Yeah, I know. I miss him a lot.
I miss you.
Well, just for a while.
I know. I'm trying to hold on to that thought.
Okay. Well, do, and just remember.
Okay.
All right, look, I better get off. I only have so much change. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, I love you.
I love you.
Don't tell me you've got something else.
No. I was just wondering what you've done about this.
I haven't signed on a decorator yet, but I'm making moves in that direction.
Good. We wouldn't want Mr. Black moving into an empty penthouse.
It is going to be tight, meeting those specifications and getting the place built. I just made it under the deadline with the construction deadline. I mean, when Cavallo told me that he could get the place built in time with crews working around the clock, I was one happy guy.
Mr. Eldon's very pleased about that as well. I know you'll handle this just as competently.
I do have someone in mind who might be able to do the job.
Who is it?
My brother-in-law's sister. After glancing through that folder, I remembered Clarice saying something about her having once redecorated the connection. Well, it's her only experience, but it's...
Mr. Black's instructions are very complete. As a matter of fact, the specifications are so very detailed, I'm sure there wouldn't be any problem for anyone to execute the decoration project.
Good.
What is this woman's name?
Blaine Ewing.
Blaine Ewing. I think you should pursue it. Definitely.
Good. I'm glad we're in agreement on that, then.
She's a good choice.
Yeah. You don't think Mr. Black will object to my hiring someone in my family, do you?
None at all. In fact, I think Mr. Black would approve very much of your choice of Blaine Ewing.
I hope so, because that's who I want to go with.
Mr. Cory's office?
It's Mac, Liz.
Oh, hello again, Mac.
Is Jamie in yet?
Yes, he is.
Well, may I speak to him, please?
No. Well, he just went down to the cafeteria. Did he miss you when he returned your call?
You gave him my messages?
Oh, yes. Just as soon as I saw him, I told him it was important that he get back to you. Didn't he try to reach you?
No, I'm afraid he didn't. Liz, would you tell him again to call me?
Well, of course I will, Mac.
And please, tell him how urgent it is.
Well, I will. I'll tell him just as soon as I see him.
Thank you, Liz. Bye.
Rick, Linda said I'd find you in here.
Hello, Dr. Wagner.
I have good news for you, Rick.
Well, I could use some good news. It's been a very busy morning.
Well, you've been accepted into the psychiatric residency program. I hope you consider that good news.
I've been accepted.
That's right.
That is not good news. That is great news. I really didn't think I would be, though.
Why not? You're certainly qualified.
Well, it's just that when I told you about the drug problem that I had...
Had is the key word. I think you're going to deal with your patients with great understanding and sensitivity.
When do we start?
Well, I thought I'd get you going October 1st. Is that convenient for you?
That is perfect for me.
Good. I'm going to look forward to working with you.
Oh, me too. I'm very excited about this.
I'm glad. I like that kind of enthusiasm. Medicine needs more of it.
Well, you'll get it from me, I promise you.
Well, I'll be ready. I think I should warn you about one thing.
What's that?
I can be pretty tough. I know you probably have already heard about that.
Yes, I did pick that up.
I know what the residents say, and they're right. A lot of them do fall by the wayside.
I don't think that's going to happen to me.
No, Rick, I don't think it will.
Oh, there is one thing I did have on my mind, a question.
What is it?
Just that when you become a psychiatrist, it seems inevitable that you would get involved in your patient's life.
Yes?
What happens if it conflicts with your own life?
Well, Rick, that's part of the territory.
This is a nice surprise, Mom. Yeah, well, I was afraid you'd be lonely with Mitch gone. Oh, it is lonely. But he called. How is he? Oh, he's terrific. He says the college is just beautiful. He, Oh, you know what else? They know about my work, so I'm going to be able to lecture there when I get out. Oh, honey, that's good. I'm very happy for you. Yeah, I'm excited. I just wish I was there right now with him instead of having to wait around for this custody hearing and the divorce hearing. When is all that supposed to happen? Well, the divorce hearing is on Thursday. Ryan says there won't be any problem. Well, that's the problem. Custody hearing isn't until October. And I am not looking forward to waiting around until that's over with. Well, you have a lot to do before you move to San Francisco. The time will go very fast. I hope so. But I guess it is a good thing that I'm still here right now. Why? Jamie's left Cecile. Well, what happened, finally? I don't know. He didn't go into it. Well, that marriage has been falling apart for a long time. Something had to be the final straw. Yeah, well, he didn't say. I can't say that I'm unhappy about it, though. Neither am I. It wasn't an easy decision for him to make, though. Never is an easy decision, but I think he did the right thing, and I think he'll see that in the long run. Yes, I think this might just turn his life around. Where's he staying? Here, till he finds his own place. Well, look, honey, he's welcome to stay at my place if it gets too crowded here. No, it'll be all right here. How do you like having him here? I love it. It's lonely without Mitch. And I think Jamie's lonely, too, so we're helping each other.
Oh, Brian, Liz didn't tell me you'd be here.
Oh, well, that's all right, Jamie.
You left this on my desk yesterday. I thought you'd better have it before it gets lost, though.
Thank you.
Brian, if you have a minute, I'd like to talk to you about something.
Well, sure, have a seat. Now, what can I do for you?
Well, I want you to file a divorce action. I've left Cecile.
You've left Cecile?
Yes, and I want it as quickly as possible.
Well, Jamie, you know, it's normal for there to be a period of separation so that both parties can reconsider.
Yes, well, that's not necessary in this case. How long do you think it'll take?
I mean, providing that both parties are in agreement and a property settlement, if it's been worked out in advance, not very long.
Good. Cecile will agree.
Jamie, you're moving awfully quickly on this. Are you sure?
Yes, I'm very sure. Please, Brian, I really don't want to discuss it right now.
Okay. Now about the property settlement. Have you discussed this with Cecile?
No, but I don't want anything.
Not anything?
No, let her have everything. The jewels, the car, everything.
Jamie, are you sure?
Brian, all I know is I want out. Very badly. But there is one thing I do want.
What's that?
When Cecile and I got married, Mac gave us the cabin.
Yes, the one where you were held captive.
Right. I'll try to get over the bad memories and keep the good ones. But I do want that cabin. It's in joint ownership, but that's the only thing I want. Do you think you can take care of all this for me?
Well, if you're sure that this is the manner in which you want the divorce handled, of course I'll do it.
I'm sure.
Uh-huh. I knew I'd find you sooner or later. No wonder why they call this place the complex.
Hi.
Hi. Well, that's some greeting.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Okay. What did I do now?
You didn't do anything.
Well, then don't take it out on me.
I'm sorry. Didn't mean to.
Okay, what's up? What's wrong?
Cecile.
What about her?
Jamie left her.
You're kidding.
No, that's not exactly something I'd kid about, Leigh.
Well, if you want my opinion, it's probably the smartest thing Jamie ever did.
I don't want your opinion, Leigh. As a matter of fact, I'm getting a little tired of everybody sticking up for Jamie. If you knew how horrible he treated her, you might feel a little sorry
so
for
she
him.
says.
Look, did you come all the way over here to put down Cecile or what?
No, actually, I have plenty better things to do.
Such as?
Well, I came over here to give you some very good news.
Good news, what kind?
Well, this came in the mail today.
Well, what is it?
It's from the Madison Blazers.
What is a Madison Blazer?
Well, they're forming a new hockey team in Madison, a semi-pro team.
Yeah, so, what about it?
Well, I still have to try out, but I hear I have a guaranteed position on the team, if I want it.
You're thinking about doing it, aren't you?
Of course I'm thinking about doing it. It's what I've always wanted to do.
Yeah, I know that. I know, Leigh, you can't just pack up and go to Wisconsin.
Why not? There's nothing really holding me here. Besides, I think it'd be good for us to leave here. Get out from under that watchful eye of Denny's.
What about me? What am I supposed to do?
What do you mean, what about you? You're coming with me.
And you want me to help you decorate this?
Yeah. So what do you think?
I think you've lost your marbles, Denny. I've never done anything like this before.
I've heard different. Clarice told me you redecorated the connection.
Oh, that was a lot different than doing a luxury penthouse like this.
Okay, different, but not harder. Now, from what Quinn tells me, Mr. Black has specified everything he wants right in this folder.
Oh, I don't know.
Come on, you'll do a terrific job, and you probably have a good time, too.
That sounds kind of interesting, you know.
And it will be, I'm sure.
Oh, this is silly. I mean, really. I think you're taking an awfully big risk asking me to do this. You should ask your boss. They're going to want a professional for this.
I've already spoken to them about you.
You have?
Yes. But it's my decision, and I think you're perfect for the job.
But that makes absolutely no sense. Why would they want somebody for this that has never worked before, has no experience?
Look, Blaine, one of the things I've learned while working here is that Blackhawk's approach to things may not always make a lot of sense. But I tell you, they know what they're doing. And they seem very excited about your taking the job. And so am I. I want you to do it.
Really?
Yes, really. So what do you say?
Oh, I don't know. I'm sorry. I need time to think about it, really.
Okay. Take all the time you want.
Thanks.
Well, on second thought, I need to know pretty soon. I'll tell you what. Look, take this home. Read it. And tell me if it's something you'd like to do. And we'll get together later in the week and discuss it. How does that sound?
That sounds perfect.
Great. I'll plan on it then. Toward the end of the week?
You know, this whole thing sounds awfully intriguing.
Believe me, it is. And I guarantee you, working at Blackhawk is never boring.
Come on now. Everything's going to be all right. It'll be all right.
No, Mac. I don't think it will be all right. I mean, my whole world has fallen apart. I don't know what to do. Jamie has left me for good.
Now, come on, sit down. I want you to have a nice hot cup of tea. Just relax.
Thank you.
Cecile?
Mac, you don't think that I was such an awful wife, do you? I mean, do you think that Jamie was right to walk out on me?
Cecile, I don't know. I just don't know why he left you. I don't know if he's left you for good, but one thing I do know. You must hold yourself together. You mustn't let go. You mustn't.
I tried. You know, I really tried to make this marriage work. I don't know, I guess the deck was stacked against us right from the very first day.
How do you mean?
We should never have left Bay City to get married. I mean, it made Rachel hate me. And when it comes to choosing between anyone and his mother, Jamie will always side with his mother. And now he's left me. And I don't know why.
I think maybe he just wants to cut himself off from all of us. I mean, maybe he wants to make a fresh start or something.
But I'm his wife. Why does that have to include me? Mac, I don't want to lose him. I really don't, but he won't even let me talk to him.
Have you tried again since last night?
Yes, of course I have. I tried to talk to him today, but he won't even let me into his office. I don't know, Mac. I just can't seem to get through to him, and I don't know what to do.
Perhaps there's something I can do.
You want me to go with you to Madison?
Oh, Sally, of course. What'd you think? I was just going to leave you here?
What if I don't want to go?
What do you mean?
Well, Leigh, my career is here. I mean, I can't just give up everything.
Sally, your career, as you call it, is just a part-time job. Now, it'll be a snap to find another job just as good.
The amount I work is not the point.
Okay, what is the point?
To begin with, I don't appreciate the fact that I'm supposed to drop everything and follow you to Wisconsin to join some dumb hockey team.
Oh, well, I want you to go.
I'm going to discuss this with Jamie.
No, Mac. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't want to come between you and Jamie.
You're not coming between us. There are things that need clearing up between me and him, things that should have been cleared up long ago, things that may have affected him in this.
But, Mac...
No, I made up my mind.
Liz? James Frame.
I had hoped that you would answer my calls after you got my messages.
Well, I've been very busy here.
Busy or not, when I call you and you're not there, I expect you to return my calls.
What is it?
I want you to come over to the house.
Well, I have a lot to do here.
I want you to come over to the house. I want you to come over here now. The car will be waiting downstairs for you.
Yes, sir.
I suggest that you drop whatever it is you're doing and get over here immediately.
Yes, I'm on my way.
Join us each weekday at this time for the continuing story of Another World.